What's up guys, back with another video. So in this one there will be a number of different topics that I'll be covering. First off, I will be showing you two of my favorite knives. To start with, as a preface, I have always wanted a Damascus knife, and I've always liked the design of the metal, which comes naturally from folding a lot of different times, and therefore many people like it, as each one is unique. It is not a flat monotone color, so every knife is different. And I'm not entirely convinced that this is real Damascus, as I'm sure with such a high appeal there is always cheap imitations, but not the actual reality behind it. But I saw this and it looked to be a stout folding knife that locked, which is my criteria. And it has a nice, quite thick blade, and a very unique look. It has what looks to be some bone handles, and large, looks like Allen wrench heads that are easy to service for the scales. And all in all, it's a very nice knife with quite a unique blade profile. It has a thumb stud, which is not just a boring thumb stud. It has some unique features. It has some ribbing down here. It has some good texture here, so you can have good traction when opening it. And it's not small. It's easy to put your thumb on and open. So that is one of my favorite knives. My plan for this is to one day give it to one of my children, if that is something God blesses me with, to have children. So that is one of my favorite knives. More of a sentimental reason for that. And this is the second one and the last one I'll show you for today. It's a Kershaw and Emerson collaboration. As you can see, it's spring assisted and it says auto right above Kershaw here. So Emerson knife designs are very well known in the knife and everyday carry community. It is made in the USA. The steel, I believe, is CPM 154. I'm not a blade steel expert, but surely some of you guys are, so you will know what that means. It's opened by a red button here. It has it does not have a deep carry pocket clip, unfortunately, but you can adjust it to over here, and I'm sure you can find deep carry pocket clips elsewhere, online and in the aftermarket. It has a lanyard hole here for, you probably put some paracord in there, but some smaller line will probably be what you will find fits best in there. So this is one of my favorite knives, to be sure. And it used to be my primary everyday carry folder, but I have moved it on for not only titanium, but for the Civivi Elementum you can see in prior videos. Now on to the second topic. I have recently updated my keychain to be a little bit more compact. In doing so, I have used cord here, which folds up a lot better than the bulky spring clip which I had on here previously. And I used this self-defense ring to clip into this carabiner, which I put on my belt loop like so. So it's fairly more compact, not perfect, but so far it is a slight improvement, and slight improvement is good. So just a brief update there. And for the third, and you could say the primary topic, and also the last topic for today, I will be showing you a few of my modified tools for the Leatherman Wave and any Leatherman with the bit driver. Now included in the free series, which Leatherman has introduced. And regarding that, they introduced it to quite a bit of negativity and controversy, which I don't think is fair, in the sense that it was the first generation, they're still working the kinks out, and it had a lot of potential, which I think a lot of people from multiple channels overlooked, but I saw some strong potential there, and they certainly came through. Now granted, they are quite pricey, but you do get what you pay for a lot, and with them cornering the market with such a unique system, it stands to reason. So, without further ado, I will show you these implements. And this is an awl that I made out of a 3/8 wood drill bit. It's not pretty, but it is quite sharp on the end. Can definitely draw blood if pressed hard enough. It has a hole here, and I ground it down into the rough shape of an awl. Right here is what will go into the bit driver. And right here, this is the Leatherman Wave Plus. So it just goes right in there, press down a little bit to get a little tight, and you simply have an awl, and quite a large one at that. And to carry this, you could probably put it in your wallet. I would not suggest putting it in the pocket. I would find a sheath or something along those lines to put it in. Secondly, I have a ratchet, which I bought at, I believe, a Northern Tool, but you can find small ratchets like this with the 1/4-inch drive quite a number of places. So I simply cut it off to the right length as determined by the bit driver here, and ground it down so it would fit inside of the bit driver. And you have a ratchet. Now you can buy these, I believe, in some places online, but you can make it yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I just recommend tapping into your creativity, looking at the potential, seeing what's possible, seeing what can fit, and get an angle grinder or a Dremel, and you can make a lot of things yourself quite easily and at quite a good price. And thirdly, Leatherman and other companies make this, which is a 1/4-inch driver, simply that will fit into the bit driver here. And it is an extension, and you can see that I grounded down, which is basically all that Leatherman does for theirs. I just did it at the house, and it does not have any differences to, excuse me, that's my dryer going off. But it does not fit Leatherman bits that well, but it does fit 1/4-inch bits, which you can get from Walmart to Lowe's, Harbor Freight, and even Ross Dress for Less. So this is something you can do at your house with an angle grinder, as you can do with the ratchet and the awl. You can make all of these at your house with these implements that you can buy from a store with an angle grinder. So that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. And if you have any comments, please drop them down below. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.